What's going on, my little bundle of chestnuts? It's me, Kate Winchester here, and this isn't gonna be a normal vlog thing because I already did everything I needed to do today. I didn't get my blood drawn. In case you guys didn't see the last video, I did not get my blood drawn because I already had a lot of sugar before because my stepmom got me Dutch Bros, and then I guess she kind of had an oh crap moment and forgot and then gave me some. Either way, I'm slightly grateful. It's a childish reason to be grateful, but in case some of you guys don't know, needles have been one of my childish long-term childhood fear. Like, it's still one of my fears. I need to be restrained every time. Like, every time I tell myself I'm gonna be brave, I'm gonna do this, like I'm going to do this, I'm putting my foot down, I will do this. I sit down, they get the alcohol swabs and they start getting everything ready, I panic and I need to be restrained and I need to be held down, and I have the strength of the Incredible Hulk. I may be tiny, but if you show me a needle, I'm like the Incredible Hulk with his clone. So like I need like 8 to 9 to 10 people. Well, probably not 10. I'm probably being a little bit dramatic, but you get my point. It takes more than 1 or 2 people to hold me down. So I'm a little grateful that I didn't get it done today, but it also kind of makes me frustrated because it's still dormant and it still needs to happen. But it's okay. I'll get through it. So tomorrow I need to go get my med checked to see, like, I don't know how that works, but I guess to check on like my meds. I don't know what meds though, because I have I take Seroquel for like sleep and like not necessarily the bipolar aspect, but just the sleep part. So I think I don't know. I don't know. And if they don't need the paper, because if some of you guys don't know, moving, my mom didn't know where the papers were. Apparently she went to hide them from me because she was scared that I would do something to the papers so that I wouldn't have to get one done, which I didn't. I took it very mature, which was staring out the window and not talking to anybody and giving my mom the silent treatment, but it's better than what happened when I was younger. When I was younger, I would just scream at her that she was a terrible mother and da 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 da. But when I got the papers, I was a little bit more mature. I just didn't say anything, and it's kind of like this. And whenever my mom would touch my shoulder, I would just, do that, like don't talk to me, don't touch me, things like that. Even though I know that it has to be done, I'm still scared. Like, I'm still a child in that aspect. But I know that I'll get through it because I have you guys, and I'm gonna live stream whenever I have to get that done. But anyway, she hid the papers too well because when she was packing my bags for me to move in here, she lost them. So she asked me if I did anything to the papers. I had to tell her like 4 times, Mom, I swear, I haven't seen the papers since you collected them from the receptionist, or the secretary, I don't know. Like, I didn't do anything to the paper. And she had to look me, like, right here, just be like, and I had to be like, Mom, I swear, I have not touched the papers. I have not seen them since you got them from the secretary. I had to tell her that 4 times for her to finally believe me. She didn't even fully believe me. She was like, you better not have done anything. I didn't do anything. Okay, but you better not have done anything. I didn't do anything, Mom. But yeah, I don't blame her, because when I was younger, I would have done something to them. That's probably why she hid them. She had just hid them too well. But anyway, if I don't need the papers, then I'm gonna have to get them. I'm gonna have to get the blood draw tomorrow, so I'm gonna go without food tomorrow, so I'm gonna be hungry. And I'm fighting back the tears right now, not because I'm gonna be hungry. Well, that's slightly true. That's slightly one of the reasons, but I'm scared because I'm just scared, you guys, and I'm just scared. And I really hope that I don't need the papers because I'm not mentally prepared right now. I'm not mentally prepared right now, so I am kind of a little freaking out a little bit. I'm just gonna say, like, whatever happens, happens. I'm not gonna freak out. I'm not gonna spaz. I'm just gonna kind of sit there, let them do whatever, just let them do their job, because they do this. I try to tell myself they do this every day, all day, because I'm going to a lab. They're like, oh God. I'm okay. I'm fine. Well, not exactly, but I'm not freaking out as much as I would if I wasn't being filmed right now. But I'm not having anxiety. I'm just scared, like tears scared, not anxiety scared. Not yet anyway, but something tells me I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight, even if I take my pill, even after I take my pill, because I'm that scared. I swear this is the most scariest thing that I've ever had to deal with in a long time. I mean, to anybody else, it's like a little thing that happens to them every day, but I have this child. These are one of my worst fears, and it's unfortunately it's one of those everyday things that like absolutely has to happen to know if there's anything wrong with me. And there's a lot of things that run in our family, but so it is a kind of important. But me having that childish fear, I just wish that we could just do away with them. Like, I seriously wish that it was like a little circular object that they could just put right here and press a button and the blood goes blah. But unfortunately they have to puncture the vein, and that's why it hurts so much, and that's why my brain won't shut up. Oh. Anyway, if I don't need the papers and they tell me you can just go, I'm gonna cry. Like, there's no doubt about that. I'm gonna cry. Like, I can feel the tears right here. I'm gonna cry. Just like right now. Like, I'm really trying not to cry right now. Like, I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. So I'm trying to hold them back. But yeah. Anyway. So I'm probably gonna cry if they tell me that. And, 'cause I'm terrified. It's a terrifying thing for me. For everyone else, it's like, okay. So I might get judged for making this video, but if you're gonna judge me, you don't understand. Like, just have an open mind that this is a real fear, and it's really hard for me. And it's, everybody's scared of something. This is one of my truest, deepest, darkest fears. Like, ugh. I always have nightmares about me getting a shot, and it never stops. Like, I always have a dream. Like, not always, like, like every night, kind of always, but I mean, like, it's a, you know, it's, I can expect these dreams. I've had dreams where I'm in the lab, and they start taking my blood, and, like, I look back at the nurse, and she's, like, all evil, and, you know, and the blood turns to, like, black goo, and it starts going inside my body, and I start getting possessed, and I start doing some weird shit. Like, it's a real thing. It's a real fear, and I'm freaking out. It's a process. You have to respect that. So, anyway, I keep getting this close to the camera because I feel like I feel like you guys are right here. That's why I try to have eye contact with the camera. But at the same time, I know that it's a phone, so I can see myself right here. And I'm a diva, so I like to look at myself all the time. but at the same time, I mean, there are some days where I like looking at myself, and there are some days where I think I'm ugly and fat, but we're not going to get into that right now. So anyway, bottom line is I'm scared. And if they tell me that I don't need it, then cool. I will still live stream and tell you about how happy I am, but at the same time, I'm still going to be scared because it didn't happen and because it, yeah. So anyway, I just want to fill you guys in on why I didn't vlog me getting my blood drawn today. I'm happy that it didn't happen today, but at the same time, I'm not, because that means I have to face it tomorrow maybe, or like someday, and I don't want to face it. Like, I know I have to get over your fear one day, like, I know. The thing is I don't want to, because it's scary and it hurts, and it's not just that it hurts, but the needle does look scary and it does hurt. But it's not just that. I feel like, I don't know, I think when I was a kid I had a doctor mess up. I'm not sure, but I've had, like, you know how like you have a dream of a memory? Well, I think when I was young, a nurse kind of, I say when I was young as if I'm like 40, but you know what I mean. I was like knee-high of a grasshopper. What?
Sorry to bother you.
That's
Go ahead and take your minutes before you forget.
After this video.
What, in an hour?
No, in a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Good news too. Would you like some good news?
what?
They finally put episodes 2 through 5 for free
Really?
of Life is Strange, so I've downloaded them.
Cool.
I was like, no.
But anyway, I think when I was younger, I think the nurse like messed up. I don't know what she did. I just know that she messed up. Like, I remember that whenever I would get a shot any other time, it would, it would feel normal. But I think she like messed up and like put it in too fast, or she put it in too hard, or I don't know. I don't even know if this happened or not, but I keep having dreams where it did. Like, I keep imagining younger me, sitting on my mom's lap and getting ready to have a shot, and her like doing this instead of doing this. I don't know though. I don't know. I have to ask my mom. So Mom, if you're watching this, did that happen, or am I just losing it? Anyway, and I love you guys, and I love all your support, and I love all your support, and just want to thank you for being here, and thank you for understanding. Thank you for understanding that it is really scary for me, and it doesn't feel like a normal thing for me. I'm scared, you guys. I'm scared. I'm scared. Anyway, as it gets more into nighttime, the worse I get, because I know that it's closer to tomorrow, and tomorrow's a really scary thing for me. Like, I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. That's the most scary thing. That's the scariest thing about it. And I'm sorry. I really did try not to cry in this video. Like, I was holding it back for so long. I was holding back all the tears, and I said one thing and then they just kind of came out. Like, I'm sorry. Have you noticed that every time I talk about it in my videos, like, that I'm trying not to cry? Well, I don't think my body can take it anymore, and I just kind of... I'm scared.